Okay, today is Friday, February the 7th, and I thought we'd do something a little bit different today. So, welcome to my channel, and we talk about all things Live Good, the $10 membership, got back up, and anything to do with the $10 membership mostly, and then the best practices for growing your business. And if you have a network marketing business, you can use this in your business as well. Uh, you know, So I want to talk to you about the best way to recruit or to gain followers, to gain, I'm starting out a sort of a new YouTube channel, and it's not particularly new, but it is new to this particular niche. So I want to add value, and we're going to talk about that. But I want to start adding value that will obviously attract more followers here. But I do have other social media channels where I build as well. So we're going to talk about how to start recruiting or get people interested in your business opportunity and how you can start attracting people to you because pull marketing is much better than push marketing. If you're pulling people in, that's half the battle right there, right? People are already following you. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. I have a presentation that I'm going to share with you. I put something together, and then we'll take a look at it and um, just kind of go through it. All right. All right. So here we go. And I created this on the Gamma app. I don't know if you have that. If you don't have Gamma, it's pretty cool. I don't know if you ever in a situation where you can create documents, or if you need to create slideshows or something, Gamma will put it together and, just like one click, and it'll give you an outline, and then you can change it around, modify it a little bit. And then the next thing you know, you have something to present to other people, which is really great, especially if you are trying to do a Zoom meeting with somebody and you're not quite sure what to talk about or how to get your talking points started. Use something like this, and it will keep you on task and keep the conversation flowing. All right. So here we go. Authenticity. We're going to talk about these 3 points first. All right. And going to go through these. Authenticity is really the buzzword. People can see through if you're not being authentic and real with them. You don't need to hype up what you're doing. Take people with you on your journey, and that's perfectly okay because people can see through you if you're online, and they know if you're not being authentic. So make sure that you are real with people and build with authenticity, and you'll never have to explain yourself later. So we want to be genuine. We want to share stories. So you've heard it told probably, facts tell, stories sell. Whenever you tell your story about things that you're struggling with or things that you're going through, it's going to resonate with people because they're going through the same types of things. And they will see you as somebody that can relate to them. So, whenever you get a chance, make sure that you do tell your story. If you're using social media, talk about the ups and the downs because people will resonate with that, and they can really grasp onto you just with those things. All right. So make sure you're telling your story. We want to build trust. Building trust is very important because people join people. They don't join brands. I mean, they join brands, obviously, if you're going to go to like a Walmart or something, you're going to join those brands, right? But you know them, the brand, your favorite brands that you shop with, you know them. And so they've built a little bit of trust with you either through advertising, or you've been in the store and you can find things, you've had good experiences, right? In this world, in the network marketing community, people join people. So that's vitally important that you are genuine and you realize that people do join people, and you create and foster community where people will be looking at you as somebody to trust and get to know. All right. Avoid hype. Again, we don't need to boost ourselves up. We don't need to create more results than what we actually have. As a matter of fact, I never ever tell people to create extra accounts for themselves for the purposes of selling more product or boosting a rank or something like that. I don't think it's good practice myself. I don't follow it. And if it's something that you are, it's going to take you a little while to get to the next rank. I'd rather see you do that than try to create results for yourself that you just are not duplicatable for other people. Okay. Make sure you're authentic. If you come out and say you've gone to the next rank, but you've bought that yourself, either by creating one or two extra accounts, then that really does you no good. And people will be looking to you to help them get to the next level. So the only thing that you're going to do is say, "Hey, you need to go buy your rank." Then that's not going to fly. And we're not going to do that. I don't do that myself, and I don't recommend that you do it. All right. We're going to create consistent content. I took a day off yesterday. I was not feeling well. It was a big day. It was a stressful day, and I had to step away yesterday. But if you do that, make sure you're not gone for long. Make sure you pick right back up and create this content, because that's how people are going to find you. If you can, plan ahead. And that's not always easy to do, especially if you're working. So if you can look a day or two ahead and then see what you have to prepare for, then you can get started on that right away, and you will have an idea of what it is you have to create. I have a 30-day content plan that I share with people. As a matter of fact, you can pick one up if you go to joinmichelleday.com. There is a 30-day content plan will give you an idea of what you can create. Now, I go a step further in the fact that I've created one for myself and my team to for any social media platform that you're using for a particular day. Okay. But that 30-day content plan that's out there is really good in the fact that it sort of tackles all kinds of different areas what you should be focusing on. Not only you should be telling about people about your business, but you should be telling people about your life a little bit. Because there again, people have to get to know, like, and trust you just the way it is. We can mix formats. We can use video, we can use posts and stories. You can create a piece of content and it can be like mixed up. It can be it can be in a you can make a post about it on social media. Or if you are a blogger, and I am not, and I don't recommend anybody in my team start out doing that unless you're doing it already anyway. But you don't need to be spreading yourself too thin, but you can take one piece of content and make a post out of it. You can make a reel out of it in a couple of days. You can make a story out of it, and it can be used, for multiple different platforms, either on the same day or a different day. You can just keep that piece of content and, just make it different for different platforms. So we can use videos, posts, and stories. Okay. Stay active. We have to post regularly and engage followers. And when we engage our followers, we need to go back and actually start conversations with them. We need to nurture those relationships. So whenever you leave a comment on my post, if it's on uh, any social media platform, then I can just turn right back around. We can start a conversation together, and I get to know a little bit more about you and what your goals are. And, if you have the need for extra income, we can have these conversations. So, if you can, and that 30-day content plan will help you with this a little bit. But the goal is to make conversations, is to start conversations with people. So when you're thinking about your content, think about it that way. Okay. We want to foster an engaged community. So here we go. A little bit more in depth with what I was just talking about. We want to respond to comments. So if people are leaving comments on your social media, make sure that you comment back if it's possible. And that is one way you show people that you care, but you also can start conversations with them, maybe in Messenger or something. Ask questions. So make sure when you're posting content, you occasionally ask a question with it. And so that engages other people. It gets them to leave comments on your post. And the more comments on your post, then with most social media platforms, then it will reach a broader audience. So you want to create as much engagement for yourself as you can, because there's so many people out there doing the same thing, right? So make sure you are doing that. Occasionally ask a question in your post, right? Run polls and quizzes. These are fun. Engagement posts are really are a lot of fun. You can do a this or that post, or you can do, pick one. Uh, just do a little quiz. Quizzes are fun. People love quizzes. You can see so much of them, like on Facebook, not so much on YouTube, obviously, but you can create quizzes for your other social media platforms and do this and that, this or that types of fun posts. Okay. It'd be like, what kind of vacation do you like? Do you like to go to the mountains? Or do you like to go to the beach? That kind of thing. And you can ask ChatGPT to come up with a few of those ideas for you if you can't think of them readily. All right. Pinterest is another good place too. All right. We want to provide value before we're selling. Okay. Providing value tells people that you really care about their success. And if you're just selling to them straight away, they don't really know if you can help them reach their goals. And that's what most people care about. They care about themselves, not about you. So you want to make sure that you can talk to people and show them that you do care about their success and you do care about their next step. So make sure that you provide some value whenever you are posting on social media, right? So we're going to offer tips. Tips are a great way to get your social media posts going. So you can do a live video, you can do a reel, you can do just a regular post and offer tips. That could be 3 tips for weight loss, 3 tips for weight loss for moms that have just had children, 3 tips for weight loss for women over 40 that are going through menopause, those types of things. And in my world, I would probably give you 3 tips and in this case, maybe 5 tips to increase your social media engagement and to recruit other people into your business, right? So we're going to offer tips. That's one way. We want to share insights. If you know that something's coming down the pike that people don't really, it's not even on their radar, make sure you share that because you might be the first person that they hear it from. So keep that in mind. If any new technology, any new social media trend, any new, weight loss trend, health and wellness trend, whatever it is, make sure if it fits into your niche or niche that you are sharing that with other people. And that's another great way to provide value. Solving problems. It's a big one, you guys. People are looking to you to help them solve their problems. So in this particular video, we're talking about ways to recruit. Okay, the best practices for recruiting into your network marketing business. And that would be the problem that we want to solve. Maybe this is something you struggle with. Now, if it's your own niche and you've got your own niche picked, or we would say niche here in Ohio. If you've got your niche picked, you're going to focus on whatever it is that you have picked for your niche. So that could be, if it's health and wellness, then you're going to solve the problem for somebody with their health and wellness problem. So you're going to think about the way you've branded yourself and what kind of problems it is that you are looking to solve for people. It's not going to be the same one for everybody. It's going to be something different. So it's what aligns with your passion and what you feel like you can really bring to the marketplace and talk about. The power of social proof. All right, social proof is a big one, you guys. Social proof is, hey, I've achieved this and let me help you because I might be one step ahead of you on something. And now, if you don't have the results yet, you can certainly share your team's results, but don't be claiming that they're your own personal results. All right. So it's okay to share your team's results because that just means that somebody other than you is able to achieve something in their business because that's what really people are looking for. They want to know how you can help them or is what your company have. Can that help them too? So make sure that you use social proof and you can do it in the form of testimonials. You can do it in the form of your own personal testimonial, whether it's on the product, whether it's in the business itself, whatever goal you've achieved with this or whatever uh, result you've achieved, make sure that you share that. If it's a team result, just share a few of those. And another way that you can do this, and this kind of goes along with success stories, consider doing a video of an interview with somebody that's achieved results. Maybe it's a cross line in your business. Uh, maybe it's a partner in your business. Maybe you can shine a light on somebody that's actually being able to achieve a new rank, a new sale, whatever, a product testimonial. It doesn't matter what it is. Just think about what it is you're trying to achieve when you craft this interview that you're going to do. And how you go about doing this interview would be you can do it with, I think on Facebook you can invite people, but you can do a Zoom. You can stream from Zoom. I'm using Restream here. You can choose a different type of streaming service, whether it's OBS, whether it's Restream, whether it's maybe something like StreamYard, Zoom. You can actually just call somebody and they can join you and you can go live and stream it on your social media platform. And that's very engaging. People love to see those types of things. They love to watch interviews. So if you go and do an interview and stream it, I would think that you would get some engagement out of that as well and get some eyeballs on your content. Success stories, all right? Highlight success stories. If somebody is achieving rank in your team or some success, make sure you've highlighted them. Because not only will it bring attention to them, like you can tag a person in your post that you want to highlight. Not only does it provide social proof for you, but it provides social proof for them. And so that both parties will get some reward and recognition from doing that. So these are very powerful. The power of social proof is tremendous. So make sure that you, no matter how small or how big it is, whatever the win, make sure you are sharing it. All right, so this is my conclusion. These are some best practices for you. Create some consistent content, create make sure that you engage with your followers and never fluff, never give, never puff yourself up. People are looking to you for results. They're looking to you to know how it is that you can help them in their business and or help them achieve a specific goal in whatever service that you are uh, promoting. So make sure that you are very authentic and that you're very real. You create content. If you're using social media mostly to engage and create, attract followers and attract your audience and build your business that way, make sure that you do create the content. You are good with follow up. You are good with commenting on posts and building relationships from that. Now, that doesn't go to say that you can't start connecting with people on social media as well. So just even outside of posting, by all means, you can do that. You can create content to do that, but you can also just go out and look for some suggested friends, look for people that will align with your niche and just go out there and make friends with them and start building relationships, not for the purpose of selling to them, but just for the purpose of expanding your network and creating more friends and eyeballs on your things and for getting to know more people, because it is with relationships that we build our businesses in network marketing. All right. And so I think we've covered all our bases here: creating content. We've talked about engaging with our followers, maybe going outside the box a little bit and getting new followers by um, friending people, online, and then being real with people. Tell your story, right? Highlight the success of others because social proof is so powerful. And then my conclusion here is just for you to embrace these different strategies, attract prospects on social media, focus on authenticity and consistent value creation, right? Start building your network marketing empire today. Start networking. Take the next step, apply these tips, begin engaging with your audience. Now, I have a special for anybody that joins me, and just do we can talk about that. I'm going to stop sharing here, and I think I've gone to the end. All right, perfect. That would make sense. Um, all right, so anybody that joins me in my business gets $299 worth of freebies, free resources for you to help you build your business. Because I care about you building your business. That's something something I created called the Digital DMO. And it's basic guide to help you do a couple of things. Number one, get get active in your posting and creating connections and engaging your followers and doing all the little steps you need to do on social media to build your network. And the second component to it is, so there's one, the second component is that a social proof piece. Well, you'll know more about that when you come in, and you'll find out more about that program. Now, I also have some conversation starters for you. So sometimes it's hard to know what to say to people, right? It's hard to know how to start conversations. All in all, I have about $299 worth of uh, value add that you'll get for free. I also have something called Prospectors Peak, which is a 3-day uh, personal branding workshop. It's fun. It's kind of like a kind of like a Wild West type of settlers theme. And we talk about using uh, artificial intelligence, mainly Chat GPT, to do all things personal branding, to create your own personal brand and your own voice on social media. So reach out to me. And by the way, I really appreciate you watching my videos. So if it gives you any kind of value, please feel free to subscribe. Consider subscribing, I should say, and giving me a thumbs up because that just helps to reach more people. And I appreciate it so much. So if you're interested in these things and you want to know a little bit more about the $10 business model, please feel free to reach out to me, and you can email me at Michelle at joinmichelleday.com, or just go out to the link tree. I think that there's a link where you can email me. And also go out to the link tree, joinmichelleday.com. And again, I have this little this little business card I created, joinmichelleday.com. And you can look at the first two links there and pick a $10 opportunity that's for you. And we'll get you started. We'll get you going. You'll get some extra freebies to help you get into gear, build business on social media. And there's other offline ways too. So we'll talk more about those as we go along. But I mostly build on social media, and you can too. So anyway, leave a comment. We'll get back in touch with you, and or just go out to my link, joinmichelleday.com. Until the next video,